Our country is 60% green.
This is wrong data, because according to Nepal government's Department of Forest and Soil Conservation, Nepal's forest cover is just 45.31%, or Nepal's forest cover is less than 50%. There is no talk about the 60%, something like that. Okay, and if you don't believe the governmental data, you have to believe the international data like FAO, Food and Agriculture Organizations, and it says Nepal's forest cover is just 45.31%. And this has been reported in various media outlets. For example, Republican National Daily, Nepal's partner publication of the New York Times, has also published a news that Nepal's forest cover is not 60%, it is 45.31%, right?
Because tourism is the major business which does not produce carbon in our country.
Wrong data. Nobody in tourism industry believes that there is no carbon dioxide or there is no CO2 emissions in the tourism industry in Nepal. Because we are heavily dependent on the aviation sector. We have so many mountain flights. There are helicopter rescue to the climbers in the up mountains in the Himalayas. It has a lot of CO2 emissions, right? So we cannot claim and we cannot say that there is no CO2 or no carbon dioxide in tourism industry in our country. This is absolutely wrong statement. I'll give you one example. There are so many news, there are so many data, there are so many reports from the government side itself. And there was a research paper, and according to that, in 2019 alone, more than 22,000 tons of carbon dioxide was produced from the tourist in Everest region only. There is no report on other parts of the Himalayas. So we cannot say that there is no carbon dioxide or there is no CO2 emissions in Nepal's tourism industry, right?
And also we are trying to control pollution, air pollution in terms of dust.
And you have been doing a lot to reduce the dust in the Kathmandu Valley, and this video gives the best example of how you are reducing the dust in the capital city. Yeah, let's have a look. Here, in the surname of Balendra Sah, there is also issue because he has written SHAH Sah. And in Nepal, there are people, they call themselves as Sah, and there is two types of spelling. If somebody is from the former royal family, for example, Balendra Sah, or if somebody is from the hilly, some communities, they write SHAH Sah, But people from the southern plains of our country, we call it Tarai. Those who are originally from the Tarai of our country, they write SHAH Sah. But here, Mr. Balendra Sah, whose family hails from the southern part of Nepal, he is a guy from Tarai, the Nepal's very beautiful part of Nepal, and he writes SHAH Sah. This is absolutely wrong because the people basically write SHAH Sah from southern plain of our country. From the official website of the Kathmandu metropolitan city to the news of the New York Times, and even in this interview, he has used the word SHAH Sah. But this is interesting that in his academic certificate, he doesn't use SHAH Sah. He has used SHAH Sah, right? I'll give you an example, and this is the certificate where he has used SHAH Sah, not SHAH Sah. Thanks for watching.